Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Age of Wonders Planetfall, where we are totally winning a diplomatic victory. That's what this is. Listen, we're gonna be friends with the survivors. We'll get there. I think we should be able to win this, probably. Yeah, we have a massive numbers advantage. I'm assuming that their army power per army is probably a little bit better than ours. It's not even that... Like, their 6-unit army is not that much higher than ours is. And we just have this huge numerical advantage. We don't quite have enough strategic operation points to prep a Soulfire in a single turn, but we do have this Blessing of Starlight ready. So ideally here, what we'd want to do is contain all of the damage to one army as best we can, like try to take it all on this army, because this army has better healing tech, and then just heal these guys up and continue pushing. I'm pretty sure if we do this, we're gonna win this war. So how do we want to approach here? I think I'm going to move the runner to... I'm debating. The runner should probably not be in this space when we start the battle, because I don't want this army to be able to push over into him so quickly. What I'd really love to do is kill the 3 golems here before the rest of the army can really get into support positions. So maybe the way we want to do this is like that. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Alright, let's get in a fight. Let's do some stuff here. We have a pretty significant overall power advantage, which is just kind of, you know, abstract noise. They have a Hopper Hound, which I am not afraid of, and some pretty basic troops. They do not have the... It feels to me like the AI prioritizes health upgrades on their units a lot more than I do, and probably that's something I should fix. Probably I should be doing that more, but I'm relieved to see that some of these units are pretty soft. This guy's got 58 health, 60, and I'm going to assume, yeah, even higher. Okay. This would be a really good battle for us to win. It would be so cool if we won this. Alright, so they're going to try to fall back to their friendlies. Oh, no, wait, sorry, that's me over there. Their friendlies are in this direction. They are, in fact, moving up on us because they think they can take us. Well, it is pretty obvious, hopefully, that our best hope lies in killing these guys quickly and then fighting 13v6. So... Also, it's really nice to have like the enemies that are advancing on us just be melee. It makes my job a lot easier. We don't have to try to like negotiate what's the perfect range to move forward and shoot at them, but then not get counter shot 300 times. All right, where do we have to move for the snapshot? We have to get pretty far up. Oh, hold on, we should check these guys out. They do have the nanites. These are super annoying. They have not used them yet, though. That said, if we get in for any less than 15, it will be as though we did no damage at all, because they're going to heal for 15. I'm kind of thinking about maybe having our Overseer pop the extra action points right now. Like, let's just shoot this guy for as much as we can on the first turn. Let's move up to here and see what the hit looks like. 40%? Really? Man. So we could move up further. Maybe I could blow up that cover somehow. Does anybody have a grenade? This army is a little bit light on equipment, frankly. So wait, these are the guys with the... Yeah, with all of the extra aiming stuff, and they're still only getting 40% through this half cover? Yeah, I guess these guys are in defense mode and everything. 40%'s not actually bad. It would be really cool if we could blow that cover up. But unfortunately, all of my explosives are in this army, right? Yeah, we're not going to be able to get into missile strike range on that dude. Alright, hold on. Let's try negotiating this one first, then. This might be a little bit simpler. Ooh. Alright, well, first of all, we know that this indentured needs to get healed this turn. So we roll forward. We're going to get pushed from the side here. So we can roll pretty far into the center and then spawn the healing drone. And then we just have to try to keep this guy from getting hit before the healing drone can actually do its healing thing. How much move do they have? I'm trying to put myself in a position where I have a shot, because this guy's in the open relative to us. Put myself in a position where I have the shot, but where he doesn't have the ability to run up and punch me afterward. Heavy soldier. Are you... Yes, you are large enough to give people cover. So that's interesting. The golems don't have explosives, but does this other army have grenades and stuff? You have your sword, and it's like a pretty good sword. Friendly units ignore morale penalties. I don't think that's hugely relevant here. Stunning a mechanical or cyborg unit. Actually going to be pretty annoying over here, it looks like. And then, I mean, a hopper hound's a hopper hound. We know their deal. Okay, their troopers do have grenades, so we have to be smart about that. But they also would have to run quite a distance to get over to us. We don't have to worry about it this turn. So I am, in fact, comfortable just moving people up to, like, here. Kind of want that green shot. And this guy... Okay, 1 action point to move to here, 2 to move to there, 3 to move out to here. So... right there is not safe. Here is totally safe. Okay, I think we're okay just running this guy up to here. I think it's okay. I think this is a fine shot. And then, since it looks like he can't take any damage there, do we just prod him? He'll survive the prod. And he has such a good shot. I think I'm just gonna give him the override. I guess there's no reason for me to take a covered position, right? And actually, you know what? The override makes him unkillable anyway. So even if I've miscalculated somewhere here, he still has that benefit. And we do not want to move forward. We just want to open fire. Okay, we've done enough damage now that he won't be able to heal it all off at least. What's the cooldown on this? 1 turn, really? Maybe we want to use it. Oh, it's a full action. Never mind. Don't even have the option. We'll just take this really bad shot. Okay, please. I'm pleased to have hit. It's nice to make contact. Okay, that guy's gonna nanite, but not in such a way that we can't finish him off next turn, I think. And I think I'm gonna just project the runner forward here. That space should be safe. Like, we don't really want the runner to run directly toward the enemies, but if these guys push in this direction, he'll already be in position to get some flank shots off. That's pretty important for us. You are not going to be able to do anything at all. Yeah, you go last. The question is, do we take the same action over here? I think so. Oh, crit. It's nice to see. And again, cover. Not tremendously important right now. It's possible that I'd be better off using this as, let's see. They don't actually have the ability to even hit me. It's possible I'd be better off using this thing as a defense more often than I do. I'm always just using it for damage, it feels like. But also, I do really love to kill the enemy. Who doesn't love to kill the enemy? Oh, please, please, please let this hit. I should have been more specific in my pleading. So let's see. Here I'm actually meleeable, so we'll stop there. And we're close. We are close on this guy. It's not impossible. It might be impossible now. I was going to say, it's not impossible that between these units we get the kill. Yeah, it's probably no longer doable. That's a shame. We were really close to preventing him from using his damn nanites. And the flyers should just, like, really fly up. I don't think the golems can even hit flying units. And honestly, if the golems do run up and hit the flyer instead of any of our important units, I think I'm okay with that. Okay, just don't go past the cover over here. You should be 100% safe there. Alright, here comes all of the repair subroutines. We're going to see all of the buffs come out. It seems like the AI really likes to use all of their buffs on turn 2, regardless of whether or not that's a sensible thing to do. So we've definitely seen them take that action when it did not make sense. It's one of those things where, like, I had perceived that as smart play from the AI the first couple of times we saw it happen, but really it's just like a hard programmed dumb routine that looks close enough to good play to be to fool you. And I think that's an interesting thing in game AI. Like, a lot of people my age probably had the experience of, like, being really impressed by the AI in Half-Life 1, where it's like, oh my god, like, they're really smart. I'm actually in danger here. These soldiers are working together. It's like, but it turns out it was almost all a trick in very much the same way. We don't have a lot of options here that aren't just do damage through the resistances, right? And we could start arc discharging. What are the... Let's see what the buff that they got over here was. Autonomous repair subroutines. Okay, so 10% healing. They all have tons of resistances and stuff. So we want to fall back away from this army. And over here, I think we do just want to try to fight through the damage reduction. Really? You're going to get a graze at that range? With the, like, it's very disappointing. That was an extremely easy shot. I don't even remember what static charge does, but I do know that I wish it was working. This should be close. Okay, we got there. Really needed to not see any unlucky grazes there. Can get green by moving here. Like, what is the yellow exactly? The yellow is 60%. It's probably not worth giving up the extra shot then. Oh, nice. Good crits. Good time for crits. Is this thing once per battle, or does it... Okay, it has a cool... Oh my god, it's just on a cooldown. Overseers are really good. Does he have a play that's better than just run to someplace where I have a shot and shoot this thing? I don't really have a shot from very many positions, though. I guess I'll take it from here. If I go here, I'm potentially getting meleeed. He's probably just going to melee the runner, though. Yeah, we'll move to this spot. And in fact, if I feel confident he's going to hit the runner... No, it doesn't change anything. Well, you know, it was a good try. I appreciate what you attempted to do there. So what does the Bola do exactly? It's a full immobilize, potentially. It is once per battle. But they don't really have a lot of melee troops left. Like, this is the only guy we're going to want to use this on, I think. So I'm going to fall back to hereabouts. Just make sure I'm staying in range. Actually, I probably want to fall back in the direction of the battle, right? And we have a less than 50% chance for the immobilized to land. But I sure did hit him for 3 damage. It's alright. The runner will be fine. So do we strike or do we swoop? 2 strikes is only going to do a little bit more damage than 1 swoop thanks to the damage reduction, and I probably want the defense mode. Okay. Healing drone. Please do healing. And then, can we do enough damage? I mean, we should be trying to fall back as we're fighting here. Because I would really love to avoid engaging with their ranged troops until some of that nonsense wears off. Although, it's not even that big of a deal, really. Here, let's have you fall back to here, and then we'll try the bolas again. It is only a 10% heal. Sorry, they also have the nanites. Yeah, we do want to do an actual fallback. Where can I... man. Is there really... That's weird. It looks like there's a moment in between these two tiles where I'm getting a green shot. I'd like to fall back further than this, but I also really want to hit this shot. So they have stagger resistance, right? So everything... Oh no, these guys don't. And neither do these guys. In fact, these guys have no resistances at all. They don't even have the nanites. So maybe this would be a good time to do this thing? Just shorten their approach? We'll see. Hold on, let me see if we can get rid of this guy without having to use the heavy soldier. Yeah, maybe the right move is to get my commander over in this direction. Yes, does he have flanker? I know we have some equipment that gives flanker. He doesn't have any of it. I guess this is fine. We do this thing. Alright, the Overseer should now be able to finish the job, I would think. That heavy cover, light that guy up. And I know I'm putting myself into a grenadable position here, but I'm not too worried about it with the healing we have available and everything. Oh, we got a random scatter, which unfortunately made us not take a point of... an action point off of that unit, which actually really sucks. Can we maybe try that again? This has high impact on it. I'd really love for this thing not to... I was really hoping to get it down to 1 action point so it couldn't run up and throw the grenade. I didn't even realize that stagger was a possibility, or scatter, rather, was a possibility on that rocket. Still, that's abbreviated his movement considerably. Heavy soldier's gonna get shot. But I think I'm okay with that. He's tough. So I guess we're good then. 2 golems down, 1 golem pretty killable, and their force split in half for some reason, which is just like terrible play. Yep, thought that was going to happen, which is why I was fine with it being a runner. Uh-oh, they're coordinating, kind of, sort of. Look at him, he's fine. The resupply is pretty good. So he'll be able to use this again next turn. That just seems like a very good ability. To have such a short cooldown. Flyer can't really affect anybody else. And we do have to deal with this, right? We can't just ignore it. We also have to deal with you. You still have all of your... Oh no, you don't have the nanites either. Okay, yeah. Congratulations, you are a high priority target. And she, of course, represents a significant amount of their overall power. That's a shame. You can't even get a shot, and that guy's too far away too. Okay. Well, this hero is going to have to just take up cover and go into defense mode. We have 1 grenade over here, so we have to be a little cautious about that. You don't have a grenade, but you do have all this other stuff that's annoying. I'm trying to figure out like how much of my force breaks off to engage these two. So we do have to take this thing down. It'll be easier to take it down next turn, but also next turn it will have done a lot more damage to us. I guess one thing I could do is just have this runner back off, and then have this runner stand in front of him, and maybe instead of trying to kill the thing this turn, we just let it consume the other runner's extra life, and then move on from there. So I kind of like that. Alright, I think we're going to restore you to full health. Healing drone, wildly overpowered. This might be the turn for the scanners. Yeah, let's do that. I should have done that before taking the first shot. I gotta remember, when I have all these units together, I have a lot of options. Wish we had slightly better shot than that. This heavy soldier really would benefit a lot from all those extra aim mods. We have plenty of energy. Spirit Flash isn't going to hit this hero no matter how we target it, so I think we're just going to do another Arc Discharge on these guys, probably. Or I guess we could do it over here. Just trying to plan ahead here. Trying to figure out what my moves need to be for these, for this to make sense. We do get a green shot from here, and that guy has a grenade. I mean, that guy has a grenade, so this space is as dangerous. Well, if we move the heavy soldier, we lose a shot, and we can't get into a position where I have heavy cover. Oh, but I can... Oh, no, never mind. Large units do not benefit from the tall growth. So, like, there are effects like that, you know, growth and obscuring and stuff, that are not really obvious looking at the hex. Literally, the only way I would know that is by mousing over it. Can we zoom out to, like, a strat map view that has icons? Or, hold on, are there battle icons we could turn on? Combat UI. I don't know if we want to force fast combat actions. I really like them at this middle speed. It looks like there is not a way to just turn on... I guess there's no icons for that kind of stuff. I mean, if you look really closely, there's taller plant life in this hex, so you have to play like this level of zoom to really notice that. I don't want to be zoomed in there. I guess what we're going to do is move forward away from the other units. I'm putting my heavy soldier in some significant risk here. I guess you don't really have much of an attack, though. Yeah, alright. Heavy soldier, your job is to absorb gunfire. Okay, he did something there. And that allows these guys to move safely up to the green spot. I don't think we're going to be able to kill that unit this turn, but we're going to be able to do some work in the direction of killing that unit this turn. Oh yeah, that's a beautiful shot. Take that. Alright, the Hopper Hound is probably, my guess is, the Hopper Hound is going to ignore the heavy soldier and try to jump on the indentured. So let's maybe move you to here. Just keep healing, never stop healing. And that cleans up this theater. I think we are absolutely going to do the thing I said where we just trade off this runner's extra life. Ooh, there's not really a good way for me to prevent him from being able to reach this guy, though. My plan was to stand in front of him, but he has enough movement, I think, to just walk around. Well, maybe he does. It's actually not super clear. Alright, yeah, I'm going to move to here, and we'll just shoot at him a bunch, because really all I'm doing is blocking the space. He is functionally stagger-proof. Maybe we can actually just kill him, though. Let these guys come forward a little bit more, walk into sniper range. You know what? We can totally just kill him. Alright, go get him, Birdman. Yeah, we didn't really have to spend very many units to do that. That was probably worthwhile. And then we can't get heavy cover against the direction of the snipers. So I think we probably just run to here and go into defense mode. I know that when we're in defense mode, our facing doesn't matter so much because we can't be flanked. But there are so many things that remove defense mode by staggering you that I might be overdoing it a little bit with making sure we're facing the right way, but it seems important. We can move up to a position where we have a pretty clean shot. I'm worried that the indentured will just get murdered if I do that, though. I think what we're going to do is move up to here instead, and just go into 2 action point Overwatch. Try to prevent them from approaching. Okay, and we have not operationed. So the question is, do we slow down the Hopper Hound, or do we, like, shock over here for more damage? I think a shock over here for more damage makes sense. And the stagger's good too. Okay, even more rallying cry. That is 100% what we thought was going to happen. Yeah, I really do like the middle animation speed. Probably the faster animation speed will be better once we have a better, more game knowledge. We have a better handle on what's happening. But for right now, I still need to see things played out in front of me pretty clearly. So this guy, I mean, I sort of want to do this. Just blow up a bunch of the cover. I think that's what we're going to do. Damn it. I will save the next charge of our extra action ability for when the hero's actually in range of our shooting units here. So this guy is... He's not a turret builder. Yeah, we pretty much, I think, can just set ourselves up in cover in Overwatch mode and let them come in. A slower battle favors us tremendously because we have free healing and stuff. We could resupply. Doesn't really help that much on this side of the battle. All the units over here have pretty short cooldowns. Really, you just have that range, huh? Okay. So where exactly do we want you? Roll you up into a spot where you have... Yeah, you know what? Hero's pretty tough. An enemy shooting at him instead of all the other things they could be shooting at is probably very good for us. What is the range on his blaster? 20. 20 damage at a pretty normal range. Normal short, let's say. You know what? If you want to come forward and shoot at my bird, that actually works out really well for the rest of us. You go for it. Have the runners advance up along the side of the battle. Do we have a tactical operation that is likely to destroy cover? We don't, right? Yeah, we have heals. We have this thing, which is, of course, very cool. We don't have a good way of just knocking that sniper out of cover. What we can do is throw down one of these. Defense mode canceled, so now we have better damage output. And just try to put her away like this. Between the two snipers, I think we probably have her. Oh, that was a really bad time for a graze. Shoot. Alright, I'm gonna get pretty aggressive with her then. That's a pretty important death. Then you may as well just... Yeah, move to here and... Let's feed these guys another couple of rounds. Alright, well they've got to have a pretty clear sense at this point that this is not going their way. I don't really want to have to run out into the open. So I guess I'm not going to get to shoot then. If I stand right here, this thing only has a 3-tile range, 4 tiles? Yeah, if I stand right here and hit him, he's still not going to die. No, he just has too much health. And then he has 2 action points to fire back at me. I guess I have heals available, though. There's no way he kills us. Okay, and maybe we'll just get 14 damage because I'm flanking. I wasn't really thinking about that. And then also a critical hit, because why not? Why not have it be even better than it looks? Wow, he really did just run forward to shoot the bird. That's... I mean, that's madness. Why would that be your play? My drone is gone. I could resupply myself. That's probably... You know what? We probably don't have to. I think it's under control. So what's the move here? Is it just... Heavy Repeater, the hero. Might just be Heavy Repeater, that guy. I think, like, let's start with Arc Discharge. Because I know I want to do that. Does that make the Heavy Repeater able to actually kill this guy on a triple hit? It totally does. We're not that likely to get a triple hit, but this would be a really good way to start the turn. Okay, single hit, actually. Non-ideal. 6 damage from the Psy Grenade. Nope, insufficient. And we're going to have to spend actual attack actions on this dude. It's really not where I wanted to be. Okay, we're going to keep this other runner back because of the fact that he does not have his extra life anymore. It'd just be super cool if we could not lose anybody here. Alright, really good time for a swoop. I cannot believe that they actually shot the bird. Really poor targeting. Is this guy Prime? Is that why he's so good? He is totally Prime. Okay. He has that bonus point of range. What an incredibly powerful unit. He doesn't even have the other aim mod. And he's just doing incredible work. Turns out, Prime units, pretty good. Definitely worth the effort to level them up. Alright, so you have your thing. Oh, I have a pretty good shot right now, but it could be pretty gooder. Okay, let's do that one more time. You know, I knew that was going to be a good battle for us. Like, I knew we were going to win that. I did not think we were going to win it like that. I thought we might, like, lose somebody or have a unit anywhere reduced to lower than half health. Okay. Do we have the movement necessary? We do. Let's go win another battle. I don't know that it matters terribly how we position ourselves for this one. It's going to be very easy. And that was probably almost all of their military in the area. I see they have a half army over to the east here a little bit. This is a safe-ish battle, but I want to actually I want to use this battle to heal up. So let's do this manually. I see no compelling reason to move forward. I think we're just going to back up a little bit and, like I said, launch the healing drone, max everybody back out. So let's... Where's the turret line? Okay, the turret line's pretty far forward. It's like past these buildings. Yeah, let's just hang out. We're not even going to move you. These guys definitely should be moved at least. We might see the enemy try something. I want to move up to here. I think that's... Yeah, that's turret safe. They should not have built buildings in a position that this was possible. It's a huge error on the part of the architects. Not appropriately defense-minded. I mean, yeah, just kind of stand out in the open and wait. This is a bad Overwatch. Alright, you get over here where the healing's gonna happen. Is this a little cheesy? I don't know. Maybe. That's a pretty bad sniping spot. Is the space between the buildings? Yes, is safe. I think I might move the other sniper. I can't move up to here and also do the charge bullets. We'll just do this. And you can wait here, I guess. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, I think we're good. So they're gonna throw all of their buffs out. Oh no! 3 damage, whatever shall I do? Okay, so who gets healed first? The sniper's pretty important, but might not be able to reach the sniper this turn. It's a little inconvenient. Okay, we'll start with this guy then. May as well engage the scanners. Some pretty bad shooting there, Tex. Put you over here so you're ready to get healed later. And our snipers and stuff really don't have a lot of... I mean, I don't want to bother shooting at their defense turrets. They will come out to us. They will make it not necessary to fight the turrets. I'm just going to step forward and lay in a pretty bad overwatch on this side. Okay, feels a little cheesy, but you know, they give us the resources to do it, we may as well do it. A lot of these units are not really going anywhere. Can I heal? Okay, I can heal any biological or cyborg unit. I may as well just speed this up a little bit. And a lot of the units over here don't actually have to participate in the battle. I like that they're getting the idea that it doesn't help to shoot at the heavy soldier. Yeah, let's see if this works. Hey, look at that! He actually hit the tile I aimed him at there. Incredible. So is the tile... Okay, the tile slightly forward here is still safe. And we have an overseer... not close enough. Not close enough. Alright, sniper. Finish the job. You actually have something to do. Hooray! I guess I could have had the snipers work together to take him out, and then we might have had the ability to kill one of those guys too. Doesn't much matter. So you have to get all the way up to here before you have a shot. 2 spaces in front of the thing is actually pretty safe. That does give us a cover position to shoot from. Because here I'm just 100% flanked, right? I have to say, there are definitely some... I think there's certainly an argument to be made that I goofed when I chose not to take the diplomat thing. When I was like, you know what? We'll just figure it out. We'll do it without the extra reputation boost. Or the extra diplomatic relationship boost. But I think it is hard to argue that I made the wrong move by picking the APC. Holy crap, this APC is wildly overpowered. I mean, this stuff doesn't matter too much. We may as well have people in Overwatch if we can. That is wild. It is wild to me that he just actually rolled forward on that. Okay, this Overseer does not have a heal again available again for a while. I probably should have had this Overseer running over here the whole time, because we could have gotten slightly more efficient healing done. Ah well. One unit is going to come out of this not entirely full on health. Somehow, we'll be okay. Oh, I forgot to engage this thing. Ah, whatever. And the battle is ending this turn, right? So we don't have to worry about this too much. You know what? I should probably... I was going to say I should shoot my rocket, but apparently we don't even have the rocket available. I probably had a way of destroying that cover. Turns out not to matter too much. Alright, so we're good, right? Yeah. Okay, came out of that considerably healthier than we went in. And we can save our strategic heal for later. Hey look, I found their capital. Hortonville. The colony awaits its fate. Yeah, absorb it. Let's just have ourselves a nice big empire over here. Alright, so you're out of movement. So they have 7 more units in the area. Not exactly super powerful armies either. What is this guy? An owl. Well, he's tier 1, so he can't be that good. He's cool looking, though. and he has the nanites. We have 6 skill points, and I mean, what do I want to do? Oh, shield battery? Sure, absolutely. And then strategic operations support, I guess, would be fine. We do sometimes actually shoot. But let's take operations support. I know we haven't been doing a lot of strategic operations, but I probably should be doing some. This is probably also right for you. Alright, and then over here we do have confirmation, right, that the colony militia does participate in adjacent battles even when they're not defensive, so I think we just kill. For some reason my colony militia is choosing not to participate in this battle. We have seen that happen, though. We saw that happen last game, didn't we? Okay, maybe don't do that then? We don't have the energy to prep a thing anymore. Not that we would... Soulfire is the only one that we would want to do. Alright, Essendar. Right. Right, I'm low on energy. Even if I wasn't low on energy, we can't build anything in a single turn anyway. Well, what do we want to do then? My plan for stopping this guy was based on the idea that that we would get our colony militia. Right, was it that we saw a computer player attack us adjacent to one of their cities and get their colony militia as backup? I think that's what it was. What if we attack him from a different tile? What if I'm blocking it from coming in? Nope, okay. Just seeing if it was like a weird broken thing. Well, I'd really love it if he didn't run to the north, but I also don't want to move away from the colony, so we'll just go right here, and then he'll ignore us and walk around, but he'll have to not walk on the road for a second. He's going to Prism Peaks, right? Probably. We don't want to leave Essendar, but hey, if he goes to Prism Peaks, it's not so bad. Alzeneth does have towers and stuff. Yeah, it's okay. We'll survive. Can we do any important upgrades here? Actually, Botanical Gardens seems pretty relevant. So you guys are just good then. Alright, let's see how they respond. I'm assuming that over here we're going to see them group their units up to prevent me from hitting the capital. They have even more units. Even more units with extremely large amounts of movement. Oh my god, you guys are insufferable. Just move all your stuff at the same time. Wait, why would they do that? They moved a 4-unit army. They did all this stuff just to end up with 4 units back in Avelmill? It's so many more moves than it needed to be. Let's see what this golem over here does. He's just gonna hang out? I mean, that's fine. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. Okay, so the garrison here at Hortonville is 780 strength, and they will have turrets. It would be cool if we could get a Soulfire off. It's like maybe we start prepping Soulfire now, and then Soulfire the 6-unit army right before we go into battle. We have some units that are enlightened, right? So that means don't fight this turn. We have healed back to full. Thing is, if we don't fight this turn, we're going to see them get reinforced even more. We could just unprime. We don't have the movement necessary to engage in battle at Avalmill. I guess we can't hit Hortonville anyway. We just don't have the movement, it looks like. Yeah, okay. Let's hope that Soulfire is enough to really help. Unfortunately, the road system here is pretty robust. They'll be able to use roads like this. They'll still be able to reinforce Hortonville. Guess we'll see what happens. Domain invasion over here, inland that's not mine. Extra knowledge is fine, I guess. It's not really the resource we're hurting for at the moment. Alright, let's see what they do. A lot's going to come down to their decisions around Hortonville this turn. They built 2 units that turn, it looked like. And they moved almost nothing. Interesting. 20% of the colonists in this colony have become rioters. I mean, we're building the dome. Listen, you guys are gonna... It is such a stately pleasure dome that I have decreed. You guys are gonna love it. Just let it complete. We have incoming... I think it's probably an indentured. The next thing we build. What'd be the energy cost to buy it out? Oh, like way more than we could possibly pay. If we're careful with our energy, maybe we can buy off the rest of its production next turn. But yeah, our capital is certainly in danger. So is theirs. Let's see, 566 plus 780 plus 945. Versus my force that is a lot lower in overall power than that, but also we have some cheats. we have some unfair advantages. This is all shooters. We don't get to see exactly what their garrison is made of, but I mean we have an idea. Looks like we... trying to figure out how we would want to position for the attack. So, these guys can get to here. That's probably what they have to do. And now that we are in this... now that we're in this region, this is Soulfire time, right? Okay, Soulfire successful. We did get the soul burn. I get the damage either way, but the soul burn's nice. And then what we really want to do is attack the city, not the army. Who are you? Man, they have a lot of heroes that are just extremely similar looking. So we move the runner down to here, I guess. And then we do this. And if this doesn't work, we're in a really bad place overall, as far as this war goes. But if this does work, I think we've won the war. Alright, let's not screw this up then. We're definitely going to play back on this one. make them come out to us. I mean, there's no way we can make them come out to us, but we know that they will choose to come out to us, so let's let them make that terrible choice. Okay, they have lots and lots and lots of units, just in case that was not clear to everyone. Well, we know approximately what safe movement range looks like. We could, I guess, move up even closer, take that position. I don't think it's necessary, though. They're not even going to bother pushing down this ramp. We can't get anybody over there who's actually going to be able to overwatch. Alright. So we have 64 energy, which is enough to set off some minor strategic operations. We're going to be a little bit smart about them. Get ourselves a med drone. Now see, this guy's tough. I think we probably just want him to run into the open here, because what I want to be able to use him for is to, like, blow up these little pieces of cover with his rocket, provided that he's willing to actually shoot where he needs to shoot. Guess we'll move the runner this far forward. I don't know that his position matters too much. He's unlikely to get to do very much. Right now, my firing range is pretty good. I think I might just leave him where he is. Let's have this guy move up to here. I know stand in the open is not like the greatest strategy of all time, probably, but they don't really have. So he can move to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can't get ourselves to a position where they can't shoot at us, and I can't really make it to cover. And if I'm planning to have this guy take up this cover, maybe the smart thing to do is just like try to tack in that direction. Make them come forward if they want to fight us, but aside from that, just be ready to overwatch. All right, here comes all the nonsense. Gonna hit all of their buttons. Okay, we might wanna. I was gonna say we might want to accelerate this a little bit more, because they're gonna all spend a lot of time injecting themselves with nanites. Okay, excellent work there from the runner, just absorbing actions. Really nice shooting. We don't have an overseer on that side, do we? We'll work it out. They have a lot of melee units and short-ranged units. And they're going to be constantly healing, which is very annoying. Alright, how do we want to do this? Pretty easy to kill this guy. We want to move first. I really wish we had an overseer over here. Okay. You only have one target, so let's shoot at your target. Then, trying to figure out exactly how we're going to stagger our overseer attacks. I think I don't want to use the targeting scanners this turn. I think what I want to do is move into a position where I can be a little bit more useful. Speaking of moving into a position where you can be more useful. Yeah, maybe we activate the targeting scanners next turn, but right now we're not. This turn we're not getting that many shots still. We could also supply charge. It doesn't really help anybody. Yeah, I guess Minte's just not going to get to do anything this turn. He doesn't have a useful action. Let's see. We could step around, try to light these dudes up. I guess that's a thing the hero could do. The hero could go back this way and fight those dudes. Because we're going to get here, what we're going to get is these guys closing up this way, and these guys closing up this way, and we're going to find ourselves in a position, if we're not careful, where we don't have any cover. Obviously, that is not the place I want to be in. These buildings are a real problem. And maybe the right play is just put a lot of people on Overwatch. That might be what we end up doing. Okay, so if we assume this guy is under control, because he appears to be, we could shoot down the flyer, blow up this guy. Is the flyer actually dangerous, though? He has his targeting attack, which is annoying. He has... Ooh. Actually, he has some stuff. And this is a totally base trooper. The answer is I want to kill them both. I don't think we can kill all three of these units. Well, hold on a second. Nope, not quite. Also, I can't make it bounce the way I really want it to bounce. And it's just barely non-lethal. That really sucks. Alright, I'm gonna do it here. Let's throw some stagger and damage up on those guys. And now, do we have a kill in one? We do, probably. Tell you what, step sideways and then try it. Okay, that makes my life a lot easier. Okay, just really good. Just really great work, everybody. Hard to imagine why they thought it was a good idea to, like, flood out from behind all of the defenses and everything. We could use a cerebral override just to set up an Overwatch. Gives us a little bit of cover against the approach over here. I move to there. I have some good cover. I'm unlikely to die. And we can use arc bullets to try to just lock some of them up. That guy only has 2 action points and everything. I am willing to potentially sacrifice this runner. Alright, come on, immobilize. That is excellent. Okay, so we've softened up that approach. The flyer is somewhat unlikely to have anything to do, but if he does have something to do, it's going to be catching these dudes flanking out of position. And then we can have you come around to here. If I move the hero first, we could probably make that with 2 action points left and set up a decent Overwatch. The question then is, where do we want the hero to actually end his turn? Because he might have to respond on either side. I think it's more likely we're going to have to worry about these guys. So that being the case, let's... God, I wish he could Overwatch. Yeah, I guess let's just get over here. Let's create a cover position. How far out do these turrets reach? Okay, I could even move 1 space further forward. And then... give me some defense mode. Okay, there we go. Make that move with 2 action points left to do this. Obviously, the runner needs to get the hell out of there. Let's try not to set up the greatest grenade position of all time, if we can. Do I want to move the Overseer into, like, this position? That gives him the ability to heal or prod those guys if he needs to, but he's not... We might draw some of that grenade fire over away from the indentured, which I think is a good idea. Hold on. Where are we going to put you? Because this affects this decision as well, right? You don't really want to move in. Yeah, I guess we're just going to end up putting you over here. I don't know. We don't have a lot of great options. It's It's a pretty tight space. A pretty tight space, like, in terms of the space that's actually useful over here. Something like that. Just try to make you broadly useful. And I'm going to have this guy... This guy's going to try to be the support for all of these units, which means he needs to be kind of in the middle. He's not really in any danger of getting shot out here. Okay. The runner just needs to get out of the way. Alright, let's see what they do with that. How about we pop some more buffs? Because we have 100 million buffs. Okay, coordinated strike on our hero. Absolutely fine. If they want to do some damage to him, he has a nice easy heal. Wow, the runner took a little bit more damage than I was expecting there. The escape module moved him into the open. It's the opposite of an escape. That's a get murdered module. Well, that's very annoying. It's fine. It doesn't significantly affect our output or anything, but it's very annoying. It's probably not 100% trivial to figure this out from like an implementation standpoint. That annoys me too. But it should be the case that that ability doesn't trigger if it would make you in more danger than you are currently in. I don't know how you would do that programmatically, but I bet that's solvable. It's super annoying that that guy lived. Alright, you get over here and pop a heal. So now we have to spend an extra attack on this guy. And he's just far enough away that arc discharging him for the kill is not going to have the arc discharge bounce anywhere. We'd only get one stagger out of it. Yeah. Is arc discharge maybe the wrong move here? We don't really need the heal from cleansing light. We could drop a diversion projector, like I don't know. Maybe we just don't do a tactical operation this turn. Seems like maybe that's not the thing to do. All right, I'll tell you what I am going to do this turn. Okay, that was easy enough. So this flank is pretty well dealt with then. I think this guy may... Yeah, he ran one space too far away. Is not, in fact, going to be able to refresh the action points. That's alright. We have plenty of dudes over here. We just got to figure out what the correct application of them is. So this guy probably does want to do an action point refresh. This character is tremendously important. But I'm extremely torn as to what the rest of the sequence on this side is. If that guy was dead already, this would be so much easier. Or like if my flanker was still alive so he could just finish the job, that would also make this a lot easier. I mean, obviously the golem's pretty important to kill, but he's also very difficult to kill. If we're going to go after him, we kind of need to use both of the snipers on that, I think. We need individual large hits, right? Probably don't want to move forward. Right now he can't melee me. Oh, you know what? If I move the Overseer, I bet I get a green shot from there. Alright, at the risk of making this a really attractive explosion site, let's pump you up. And then yes, that does give me the good shot. Alright, not a huge crit. I guess we'll have to, we'll just have to accept it. We can totally get this guy. And I could have this unit be responsible for finishing off that other trooper. That's That's a position that's probably going to get somebody killed. Ooh, okay, hold on. That changes some things. So now this sniper has a whole different plan. Is it just shoot this guy? I mean, we're not going to be able to kill him, but we will stagger him. He will have, like, no actions left. If this hits... Okay. We didn't get the stagger. It was showing high impact on there, right? His attack normally has high impact, doesn't it? Yeah, and it showed that it would. This guy does not have any stagger resistance. Huh. Okay, well, I was going to say he won't even be able to throw his grenade, so it won't matter that we're grouped up, because he won't be able to move forward and get the toss off. But actually, I think that's still true of how complicated the terrain is over there. And then... we could restore this guy's action points, like move to here, restore him, and then he could run up and try to finish off the bike. The hero can move to a position where he can shoot the bike, but he's going to take turret fire if he does. Just have the runner commit over to this side of the battlefield, because it looks like this angle is closing up. Yeah, it's a real shame that we're one tile away from doing the really obviously right thing. Alright, I'm just going to do it this way. Let's give this guy the prod. And then he can move up to a position like here somewhere. Does it look like he's going to need 2 shots to get the job done? Oh, it looks like 2 shots is not going to get the job done. So we have 2 options here. Expose the hero to a small amount of tower fire, a single turn of tower fire. Or, the other thing we could do is just send the flyer in, have the flyer eat the damage. I guess the Sci-Tech grenade will do the job, right? He has 1 damage, or he has 1 health. And this ignores armor. Only has a 3-tile range. I mean, we can stand in a position where I at least have heavy cover from the tower. Yeah. Yeah, alright, I think it's like this. Okay, not likely to take any real damage. And we'll just get you over here. I think there's a non-zero chance this guy dies, but if he doesn't die, we'll be able to heal him back to full immediately. Okay, did you know they have subroutines and stuff, and rallying cries? Oh, okay, they're not even shooting at him. Well, I really appreciate that. I do want to shoot that thing down. I mean, that guy has to die too. What's the play here? This Vine Sprout has 12 health and melee Overwatch, of course. Does the Vine Sprout die if we kill this dude? It doesn't look like it. So we are going to have to deal with that. Also, the turret was not able to shoot me. I thought they could shoot... I guess we have a full line of sight block, but I thought we had seen turrets shoot in that position before. This is definitely scanner turn. Alright, so let's make sure that our Paragon Heavy Soldier over here is ready to do the rocket launcher thing that's going to need to be done next turn. Get him as close as possible. Because we're going to have to go up there and fight that hero. She is too smart to come out, apparently, which is a real shame. Alright, why don't you just go ahead and drop this? Let's just be rid of that thing. And then we have some pretty non-optimal shooting available. How hard do you melee? Okay, quite hard. Quite hard, actually. Trying to figure out who's the priority target. We definitely want to kill that guy. Yeah, let's focus on him. Man. Grazes are killing me. We're not going to get a much better shot. Not this turn, anyway. I do wish we had more cover destruction. It's like you still have an okay shot from back here. Yeah, I think I'm going to fall back and take this one. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. So then we just... I mean, we can pretty much just run into the open. I don't think it really hurts us to do this. They don't have a ton of ranged attacks in range to actually do anything over here. We could have... the Harrier come over this way and swoop out. So we're still at a pretty decent range from the enemies, and also we have defense mode up. Oh, critical swoop. It's actually a fair amount of damage. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to kill this thing this turn, but we're gonna do some fine work on that front. Healbot doesn't really... Okay, hold on. If we run these guys over to here, Healbot can heal these guys. Healbot is just... what a tremendous amount of value. Alright, so I cannot give myself a shot. We wouldn't kill him if we hit him with one action point worth of shooting anyway. I think we just get over here and get ready to heal people and stuff next turn. You know what? We could throw the bola over a building. If we manage to immobilize this guy, that'd be pretty cool. Well, okay. that makes our lives a little bit easier. We are going to endure some fire. This guy is losing his immobilize. But I don't see any of our units dying. And if we're not going to die, then we are just going to heal all of the damage off. They're operating under a similar philosophy here. Yeah, that guy went all the way back to full. Alright, tell me they can't finish him. Okay, cool. We're good. Alright, so healing drone is out. I mean, this guy's next, right? Let's be rid of him. You don't actually have to be in melee to do your heal. It's remarkable how long I've been able to just have this sniper standing in the open. Dude has got ice in his veins. Man, that was pretty good. that was pretty alright. Let's fan out and just take turns. Oh, man, the guy has all the... You know what? Let's kill this dude. Guy has all the resistances in the world over there. Let's just be a little smart. How much health does he have left? 7? We can actually probably kill him with the Psytech staff. There you go. Don't see the Overseers doing the work all that often. It's kind of not their deal. Alright, my plan was to destroy the cover up here, and then hero moved, but I think I'm still doing that. Like I think we're still just destroying as much of this front cover as we can. If we have to run up here, we are ready to do so. A good preparatory move. Oh, you have him from right there, really? Okay. Good enough for me. He will receive fewer heals on this this coming turn, and he still can't move. Alright, we'll get there. Does he have directionality? Kind of wondering if I'm able to flank him. Whatever. Just get over here and pop him one. Everybody gets to feel like they can participate. Okay. Good work, team. And then... we don't really need to reset anybody's cooldowns. I mean, I guess resetting this guy's cooldown so he can use his rocket launcher again next turn if we want is something. Otherwise, I don't know what... this ability doesn't really do anything for us. But maybe that's okay. It looks like they're going to make me deal with the turrets. Seems like they don't really have any intention of coming forward, so maybe I should have the hero roll up and start doing that. We should do it as a team, though. So I guess what I'm saying is I don't think the hero has an action this turn. Well, that's just terrible shooting. Oh, never mind. She is not, in fact, going to make us come up there. She is, however, going to be weirdly hard to hit. She has the Obscuring Cloud on her, right? Well, let's start heading in that direction. God, these guys have been responsible for so much damage over the course of this fight. But I don't think it really makes sense to prod them here. That Obscuring Cloud's going to wear off next turn, so we just have to not get shot to death by her. And she's not going to get anywhere near killing him, right? She just has a sniper rifle. Yeah. Okay, I guess I could tax supply myself so that I can drone. I don't know. I think we're planning on the battle not being that many more turns, though. Let's just have a bunch of our units run back across here. Get ready to actually fight. I don't think she's going to be killing anybody with a single sniper shot. You know what we could do? Let's have you run to here. Oh, right, you don't have your heal. Never mind. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. You have your heal. Say, we can heal that guy? No, can I not? Biological or cyborg unit. Oh, because he's not actually in range. We should probably have this one commit pretty hard over to this side of the battle, though, because his prod could actually be useful. There's no heals for you, Mr. Pterodactyl Man. But I mean, if I don't do this on myself here... oh, I can't even do it on myself. Never mind. But I think I do just pass the turn. I'm not going to deal any damage to that hero, that's for sure. Oh, right, he doesn't take advantage of cover. Never mind. We'll just stand out here in the open. Okay, I think... yeah, pretty much what I expected. Didn't even bother to move first. Alright, you go give that guy the prod, and then we'll just do that again. Oh, I should have clicked manually, so that's not really where I wanted you to stand. Whatever, the battle's gonna end right now anyway. Okay, I had about 15 more shots there, but I guess we'll just end it when she dies. Instead of immolating her corpse. Okay, massively successful. We lost a single runner in a way that was, honestly, pretty dumb and frustrating. Ah, well. Attil has sent us a message. Okay, yeah, whatever, man. You were already going to declare war on me. You can't threaten me with consequences. And A.S. Sashimoto has been defeated, which means... okay, these just become marauder armies. They do not despawn. That's a real shame. That being the case... better they take the industrial plant than that they take the capital, right? I'll just stay here and we'll hope that they're disorganized enough for it to be good enough. You guys need to start heading home immediately, right? I don't know if there's anything else out here worth doing. We gotta keep an eye on her units because, you know, marauders. So I guess all you can really do is go to here. You are out of movement as well. Okay, I would say that that was a pretty successful episode in some ways. We're not really doing the thing that we were trying to do, but we are certainly doing a thing. Yeah, botanical gardens seem like a good idea here. Up in Vondbur. Already reasonably happy. Let's maybe work on production. And we're bringing in an okay amount of energy. Still have our Blessing of Starlight, which we actually do not need. Really thought that was going to be more of a problem. Okay, so I think this is maybe where we'll call it for today. Episode got a little bit long, but you know what? We were doing important stuff. So that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time when we try desperately to make friends with whoever's left. I mean, not Hatul Uruk, obviously. That guy's got to go. But after that, make friends with whoever is left on this planet. And we'll see you then.